Hey guys, what's up? So I had just finished watching the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Actually, not just finished. I watched it last night. But surprising thing is I didn't actually see it in the theaters. I was going to, that was the plan, but we decided to go see it at the drive-in, which was definitely a treat because I've never actually seen like a new movie at the drive-in before back in the day. When I was younger, we would always go see movies that we've already seen before at the drive-in. So this was definitely different, and I enjoyed it. And the drive-in isn't as poppin' as it used to be back in the day. It's definitely not as popular. All right, so now getting into the actual movie. So I would say this movie is definitely a lot funnier than the first movie was. The first movie was pretty funny, but this one was definitely more funny. I really love Miles' relationship with his parents. That brought a lot of comedy to the film, and we did get Gwen meeting Miles's parents, which was which was definitely like an awkward scene, as you guys would suspect, with Miles and Gwen liking each other. I really do enjoy their relationship as well. I will say that in this, oh, by the way, I didn't say it, but this is a spoiler, no spoiler review. But in this one, I'm pretty sure they released like a little teaser clip or whatever. We did get more of Miles and Gwen in their relationship this movie. And in this movie it was obviously a Miles movie, but I would say it was kind of split a little bit. Gwen had like a lot of backstory in this movie too, and she was in it like a lot more. Here, sorry, let me change the lighting here. I'm looking kind of orange. And I really thought that they were gonna have another leap of faith scene from the first movie when he was finally coming into him being Spider-Man, with What's Up Danger playing in the background, that badass scene everyone loves in the first movie. I really thought they were gonna have like another scene very similar to that one, trying to capture like the same feeling and emotion and all that stuff. I really thought they were gonna have it in this movie, but I really don't think they tried to do that. There was one scene in particular where Miles was struggling with balancing, being, like a son and a friend, and everyone was telling him what to do, and he didn't like how everyone was telling him, how to live his life. He wanted to, do his own thing. And that part was definitely in the trailer. But Miles did something in this movie, and of course he didn't understand what he was doing, and everyone was trying to stop him, basically. Now, I will say, I think I enjoy this movie a bit more than the first one. The first movie is like one of my favorite animated movies ever. I love the first movie, but I think I did enjoy this one a bit more. But this one felt longer. Like, you definitely felt the length of this movie. In the first movie, it went by like that, like it was over. This one, you definitely felt the length. For me, anyway, it wasn't in a bad way. Like, there was maybe like 2 times when it was a bit slower. Thought to myself, like, okay, this movie's kind of long, huh? But it wasn't like in a bad way. I was still enjoying myself. And there are a lot of cameos. A lot of them. A lot of cameos, Easter eggs, all that good stuff in there. So if you guys liked all the cameos and all the Easter eggs in the first movie, you'll definitely love him in this one. And they did change the animation style just a bit in this movie, and it felt even more comic booky than the first movie, which was, I think it was a good thing. I really liked it. But I will say there was a lot of times where it was like moving so fast where I'm like, wait, hold up. Can y'all just pause the movie and rewind that scene for me? Because there's like so much happening. And there's definitely, I feel like there's so much, like, just so many like cameos and like little Easter eggs and details in this movie that I won't even be able to, like, every single rewatch, I'll definitely be able to like spot something new that I didn't see before. But I feel like it'll take like maybe the 5th or 6th rewatch to actually be like, oh, like, okay, I get everything that's happening in the scene. So yeah, there's definitely like a lot going on. There's so many spider people in this movie. There's so many of them. A lot more than I was even expecting. And obviously from the trailer I knew we were going to get into some new characters, like, you know, the punk spider, Miguel. But no, there's so much more than, you know. And I do feel like Peter, you know, the one from the first movie that we were following, Peter B. Parker, he didn't really, I don't know, he didn't really have like a special place in this movie. He was, you know, he had a baby with MJ, and he was just bringing this baby along with him in fights, and so dangerous. But I felt like he was mainly there just to, you know, say a few words to Miles, say something funny, show off his cute baby, and bounce. But yeah, guys, I'm trying to think, is there anything I'm missing to say in here? The only thing I'm thinking of is we did get a little bit of Miguel's story, just like a little bit. They were just saying that he's, you know, unique, and don't exactly know how to word this without, you know, just in case no one knows, just in case someone, you know, watching this video doesn't know, you know, anything about Miguel and wants to watch the movie, still not knowing anything about him. They did just get like just a little hair into his story. Definitely not as much as I wanted to, because I don't even know a lot about Miguel. There's not a lot of backstory as I thought we were gonna get with Miguel, and a lot about what he can do as a Spider-Man, and, you know, all that stuff. But I think we're gonna get a little bit more in part 2, because this movie is a part 1, and it did end off with a cliffhanger. No post-credit scene, by the way, which I'm not surprised about because of how it ended, but I don't know, they could have did something funny like the first movie. And I believe part 2 is called Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, I believe. So yeah, guys, if you guys really love the first movie, you guys are definitely gonna love this one. I very much do recommend this movie. I really enjoyed it. And who knows, you guys might not even feel the length. Like, I felt the length, like I said a few times, but you guys might not. But yeah, guys, with that being said, you guys let me know if you've seen it, what you think about the movie, if you want to see it, what you think, you know, how you think it's gonna go before you watch it, whatever it may be. You guys let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching my review. Alright, thank you guys. You have a good one. Bye.